Hello and welcome to the SOMNIUM FILES Nirvana Initiative. So, I actually played the original game 3-ish years ago on the channel. Coincidentally, I played the SOMNIUM FILES and Yakuza Like a Dragon as my first two Let's Plays attempting YouTube back in the day, and they just happened to line up. Like, there was no planning, but I'm playing sequels to both at the same time in January, which I think I did them in January back then. I have played the first game twice, once for the channel, once on my own to get a refresher. I just kind of missed the game, so I played it again. Then I also watched a Let's Play of it recently to actually get a refresher on the story. So I'm very much like familiar with the story. I do have the original on the channel, but I highly suggest not watching it. I had no idea what I was doing as far as like Let's Play and my commentary, the audio quality, the camera, everything was just terrible. I do not recommend it. I couldn't even sit through like 10 seconds of it before a hardcore cringe. So, but if you aren't familiar with the first game, I don't think you need to know about it for this one, as far as people have told me. They might do like a decent recap, and this game it's not gonna like connect the events, but all the characters are gonna be back, so there's that. I also have to mention I played, I think it was about 30 minutes at the most of this. Originally, I attempted to do a Let's Play before I took a break from the channel, so I would say I'm familiar with the beginning of this game, or the very beginning, but at the same time, it was like 2.5 years ago, so I actually don't even remember it that much. I remember I decided to like hold off and just do it as a Let's Play, like at some point on a field, a stadium field. So if you're familiar with this game, that's how far I made it. It wasn't far. I think it was like the second scene. So yeah, so I have an idea in my head of like what the beginning, but that's about it. So I guess I could do a tiny recap before, for anyone who hasn't played the first game. If you're unfamiliar, there's a group of people who work at Abyss called Sinkers, and they go into people's memories and to learn information. They're not their memories, they go into their dreams, their somniums. And Date is one of those people. I don't even know if he's gonna be in this, honestly. I did hear Greg Chun's voice though, so here's hoping. Although that raises questions too. So Date was a sinker. He lost his memory because he synced with a serial killer and stayed in the machine too long, and they swapped bodies. And so basically, if you stay in the machine too long, you swap bodies. The serial killer went to prison in Date's body, which, yeah, is something. And then eventually got out, started body swapping and killing people with those bodies, and then swapping into those bodies and killing their swapped person that they were just in. And eventually he got his own body back from Date, and Date got put back in his original body. And then we ended up solving that, killing him. And yeah, so the serial killer was dead, and Date was back to good. I don't know how. Also, this game focuses on Mizuki. Mizuki is the daughter of, she's the daughter of the people who were killed in the first game, but Date is basically the real father, in my opinion. He's the one who raised her. He's been taking care of her forever, so that's as far as I know about that. Everything seemed to end pretty happily in the first game, so I don't know what this is actually about. I think there's another new serial killer, maybe, and Mizuki is a character, a main character, finally, which is amazing, because, yeah. So I'm going to go through the settings. I know the audio is a little high, but it's fine. Wow, that was a long intro. I I don't blame you if you skipped. Anyway, 1 sec, and then we'll start the game. Oh, change difficulty. I never saw that before. Oh, maybe I did, if I put it on standard. Recommended for QTEs. Yep. Wow, they are very in-depth with what changes. Retry account 3 times. Oh, wait. I didn't even think about this. Are we at... Yeah, we are. For some reason, I didn't think we were going to do Somniums again, but... Yeah, just because we're playing as Mizuki, but I'm guessing that she is a sinker? I don't know. I don't remember the beginning at all, as you can tell. Oh, we also... There's another guy in this game, too. Alright, either way, we'll start it. As I mentioned, I have played the beginning, so I'm aware of this. English. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't change it, but you can actually change the voices in game. I don't think I'll be doing that for this game though. I'm very much only familiar with the English side. Yes. Oh right, that just reminds me. I hope the camera's good here. I have the ability to move it if it's gonna block anything important. I don't know how much people care, but A Strange Tale. Chapter 0. I don't even think I made it through this then. Okay, yeah. This is the only scene I did. I actually...
Where am I?
Immediately remember this. Oh, is there auto text advance? I don't know what button it is, so for now I'll click and then I'll check.
You okay, Ryuki?
All right, let's keep going. Next question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
I know this. Yeah. Inspecting people and objects to progress story. Oh, this might be better on... I don't know if I want to play keyboard and mouse or controller, but controller I have to plug in. I'm on keyboard, or a PC right now, so... You can freely move. I do not have Bluetooth, so it kind of sucks. First, look around and set the cursor. Yeah. Okay, space to check. I can just click too, right? Oh, auto is C. Okay. I see. This is the thing. I don't think people need to really see the menu options here, so I think I'm good to stay in the bottom. And I will be exhausting way more dialogue than I did in the original game. I missed so much. I will not read if it's the basic stuff like a stepladder. But some of these have good things. Sometimes. Apparently not here, though. Monitor. Let me just avoid the host. Amabi TV. I think we're in a Somnium right now. A signboard? We have to be. This is just these guys, obviously. Options, look. Okay. You can observe that person. Yeah, I know. Look. Boss. Okay. What am I doing here?
Just press the button already. You see that button on the table, right? Push it and you get to answer the question.
After this episode, I'll definitely check the audio to make sure music isn't like overtaking the voices. Oh. Move the camera around and try pressing the answer button on top of the table.
What? You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
Boss is one of my favorite characters from the original. I like all the characters. They were all great. What was the question again?
In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability? If you know the answer, spit it out.
If you give me multiple choice, I absolutely know it. If not, then... Wait, I'm going to talk to you first. Who are you?
You feeling all right there, Mr. Ryuki?
It would appear that I'm on a quiz show as one of the contestants. The person asking the questions must be the host. But why is he all blue? Maybe he's feeling down? Why do you look like that?
What?
Like that? Can I hear the question again?
How about this? I'll repeat the question for you, okay?
Okay.
That imbibe sense and are known for their musical.
Okay, so I can do this. Can I re-listen?
In mythology, what ability? Now remember, the other teams can press their buttons too if they know the answer. It's that button right on top of your table.
They would have answered by now. They clearly do not know the answer. Okay.
That's the answer button for the quiz. Why don't you press it?
Tama, you mean this button?
Yeah. You'd better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
Oh boy. So we don't just have Aiba, we have a Tama now too.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is?
Popo. Place your cursor on the... Oh, okay. Maybe I don't need all the tutorials, but... this one. Oh, Date though? Can I...
Now, Team Popo, what's your answer?
Wonder if I should get it wrong. It's probably gonna move on if I... I'm kind of curious. Like, I don't think we're gonna get in trouble for this, and I kind of want to hear what he says when I say Date.
Huh?
What?
The answer is Gandharva.
Oh, I would have got it wrong anyway.
Going then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
What?
No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person on the other side.
Who was that?
Right. This part is kind of fourth Wally then. Oh. I thought I heard a voice just now.
Yes.
Just yes? New Cyclops
The
serial
questions in
killers?
this quiz aren't aimed at you, Ryuki. They're for you. On the other side.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Does that mean... I mean, they're clearly fourth walling to us,
You
but...
think so? Seems like a normal quiz to me.
I guess I should answer yes? This show.
This is the Face-to-Face Special, a 6-hour quiz show live stream marathon. Have you forgotten?
6 hours, huh? Why ask about that?
Hurry now, your answer, please.
Can I hear the question
The
again?
question is whether or not you're familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings. Easy, right?
This... I wonder...
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer. But before you do, I want you to take this question very seriously. The new Cyclops serial killings, the incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
This can determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
The
They're just...
serial killings and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other. Promise.
They have
So
really
please,
heavy
just
phaser
tell
on
me
them.
honestly, Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Obviously, I played the first game, so I can't not say that, but I guess we could have maybe avoided spoilers in the beginning. I already talked about them, so it's too late. No boss. Answer button. Well, I'm obviously gonna say yes, so prepare. They're going to spoil the first game if you haven't seen it and want to play it yourself or watched it. So this playthrough will have spoilers then.
Are you sure? Don't be lying now. Let's give you a simple test just to make sure. The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone? No need to give me their last name, first name only, please.
So, they really want you to make sure.
Sorry, but that's wrong.
Wait, shot in the leg. Hold on. Did I just... On the final day, Mizuki was shot in the leg. Wow. I was thinking about when So got hit. Totally did not hear that correctly.
Well, even if you didn't, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Damn it.
It has no effect on how you progress in this game.
Wait, do I have to redo that? Oh! I can't be on auto and clicking. That's... Don't spoil the fun editor, so don't worry.
Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the next question will be the last. Are you ready? A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future. But these precognitive dreams,
Are they really, truly real?
Oh boy. Can I cannot.
It can't be.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Holy.
Are you okay?
Ugh. I'm guessing he must be... Well, clearly, whatever the new killings are, they're related to people getting cut in half, I guess. And he is... I have no idea what that first part was actually about. Also, I don't know if getting that question wrong actually affected it. There's Mizuki. I'm so sorry I forgot you got shot. Shows how much I know.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response. 3 o'clock, distance of 315 feet, in the middle row of seats.
Oh. How did she swat a bullet? So this is actually after this part is as far as I played, so I'm clueless after we get to whatever this is. I remember the stadium though. Special visual information with the power of Aiba. Right now you can use zoom and night vision mode. Gotcha. But first, no.
What the? Are they really gonna shoot us without warning like that?
It would have been stranger if they announced their intentions first.
Who's the target? Where are they? It's too dark and they're too far away.
Calm down, Mizuki. You can use my functions.
Functions?
Remember your training?
Oh, right.
Before that... Oh, God. The menu. Autosave. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. I need to turn down the music slightly. It was a good song, though. Just turned it down a tiny bit because I'm bringing everything up in post.
It's a device that records the lap times for runners. It can display time in increments of 1/1000th of a second.
Focus. We've got more important things to deal with.
You're the one who inspected it.
Okay. Anything else? Lights. Stadium lights. Large monitor. Okay. I think all of the seats are going to lead to the same exact thing. Boop. Go.
Aiba, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
I don't see anyone.
Where could they be?
Where'd they go?
I'm still detecting a living organism. They must be hiding somewhere.
Okay, I will be exhausting most dialogue until it's not green anymore. Okay, I don't think I can actually. I have to.
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Oh. Spectators, no sign of anyone in the seats.
Found you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it. Why else would another girl target me?
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know? That's why other girls don't like me much.
I am fairly certain that has more to do with your personality.
Fair.
Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it.
Is that a new type of bullet? Pretty sure Date didn't have
it's
that.
Ready.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
Oh, that's it? That's it?
What's with this girl?
Damn, that was bright.
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh. Can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly...
There's something there.
Yes.
A half body, which is ugh.
Hey, that's...
You recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's...
I don't think
the
we're
left half of his body.
supposed
His
to know.
name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devaita. The... right half of his body.
Okay, so I definitely must have seen this too. I
Ryuki,
really
what's
don't
wrong?
remember.
Pull yourself together.
Boss, where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who falls asleep in the middle of a...
I can't even turn the camera. Okay, okay.
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true. I just have him scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while. Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is awake, let's get back to it, shall we? Here we go. Next question.
What is with your...
Which
sorry.
Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
Yin Yang symbol? What's the name of that thing?
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights! Yeah, I'm on it!
Free to fray. Fray to free. Oh, she didn't have Aiba back then. Yeah, I was so curious, and then like I didn't want to do anything, and I was planning to do this Let's Play, and I just never did. It's been till now. It's like, what could this possibly be about? This is like the only thing I remember from anything. Like I didn't remember the actual show or anything like that. I just remember a body, a half body. And then I saved right here, and I'm like, I'm going to save this for Let's Play. So, I know it took a while to actually get to that. All right, so there's a few things I noticed that I can't quite get away with. I can't try to turn the camera during a cutscene, because even hitting the camera button will straight up skip the line. So, gotta make sure I don't do that. I noticed there's a lot of things in the menu, but I think I'm gonna wait a minute before we go through those and get through another scene or two. How? Oh, that skips that too. Ugh. Holographic binary line. That's pretty cool. Empty seats. How did Mizuki end up with Aiba? And where's Date? That's like my major questions right away. Giant monitor. And who the hell is Ryuki? I mean, clearly he works for Boss, but... where the spectators enter.
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
No blood, obviously, but there wouldn't be.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace. However...
there aren't any footprints.
Indeed.
Then how did the body...
Unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or they teleported here.
Teleported?
Highly doubtful. Although, actually, I don't know. Maybe in this world.
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
Okay. There isn't a trace of any disturbance on the field. So how did the body get here? What is that? Oh, yeah. Lap time board. All right, do we have all the miscellaneous things? The goal? You got nothing to say about the soccer goal? Wow, that's really tiny. Oh, lights, right. Lights? There. And that's it. Guess we'll talk to people who aren't boss first. Caught from this jurisdiction. Aren't you cold?
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm. Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
About the body.
Weird, though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago. But the body shows up now?
Yeah. Did you find anything?
Oh, no. I just started investigating, really.
Who are you, anyway? One thing that I regret, sadly, after watching a Let's Play of this game is I really didn't get to know Kagami that well, which sucks. This guy seems important too. Maybe I talked to Boss before that. Ask his name.
Wow, I'm honored that you'd ask.
Are you Kagami
My name
then?
is Kagami.
Okay. Wait, that's not the same voice though.
Kagami, huh?
Because in the first game, you talk to this guy named Kagami repeatedly, and he's always doing the inspection. I never did that in my playthrough, and I didn't know. It just went on forever. You could talk to him forever and keep asking his name.
It's nice to meet you, Kagami.
I don't think Mizuki would forget that. Oh no.
It's Kagami.
How about now?
Kagami.
Yeah. How about now?
I told you it's Kagami!
I think that's just a reference to the first one at this point. I already know his name. I don't need to ask again. And then you ask again. I probably don't need to ask. What was his name again?
Hey, what's your name again?
This is identical to the first scene with Date, isn't it?
Hey! Hello?
I know you can hear me, Kagami.
I know you can hear me, Kagami.
That's exactly what Date said, too.
So you do know my name.
Exactly what he said. Okay. And then it's just done. The inspector is tracking something. So they just straight up copied that.
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly.
Okay. Do you recognize the body?
Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away. Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression.
Oof.
In a good way.
In a good way?
There's never, well, yeah, there's never a good way. By the way, what's up with the man?
Abyss is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry, ma'am.
Oh, he's done. Damn it. Boss. She's my direct superior now. Okay. About Date.
Why? What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
That's not his current body, though.
I would have let you know right away if he did.
Or we never solved the murder and this is a different timeline. That could be a thing. Now that I think about it, wouldn't that, well, what if that is the case? That's the only way you could keep this Date and Greg Chun being Date, right? Oh, that's weird.
Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene.
What?
Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am certain he's at the Hot Springs District in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
Ooh, with the receptionist.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
Aiba trivia? Date. Okay. During investigations, Aiba and Tama will talk. Trivia and additional information displayed at the top. It's just a bonus feature, so you don't really need it to read it to progress. Oh. Well, there's everything you need to know about Date. Wait, can I zoom it in? I can't. This is new information, though. He's been missing since an explosion. Huh. And they did show that one body. Okay. Can I, check that again? Talking about it might solve things? Yes. Oh. This is Aiba's room. You can communicate with Aiba, ask for life advice, or dress her in different clothes. An experienced AI will give you advice?
Worried about school?
Is this for Mizuki or me? I live... No, I'm not worried about school. I'm done with school.
Worried about health?
All the time. They say that too. They say that too? What? I'm confused.
Is your image on your mind?
Yeah, I don't hate my face. Are we talking about Mizuki or me, though? I'm so confused. I've given up already. No. Never a good reason to give up. I don't really care about that either. Wait. None of these are good. I want to be prettier.
Really? There are many ways to achieve beauty. However, many beauty products are fraudulent.
Sure.
Do not be deceived.
You got it.
You can exercise and eat healthy. But perhaps, first focus on cleanliness.
That's good advice.
People who are considered beautiful are oftentimes simply very clean. That is why some people complain about too much makeup. It doesn't give off that clean look. Consider that.
Okay. This is a tough job, huh? But even Date can do it. So does this...
This is a tough job, huh? But even Date can do it.
Think of it this way. Perhaps you need to be that stupid in order to pull it off.
Okay. So I don't understand the point of life advice, but I guess I'll do it if it comes up. I don't know what it's actually accomplishing. Change outfits. Wait. It'll be applied in cleared chapters. Okay. Different outfits will be evaluated or added to the bonus menu as you level up your evaluation. Okay.
Yay! It's dress-up time.
I'm just gonna take a look, but I'm probably not gonna change anything. Tama's hat.
Good on Tama. It'll look good on me.
I haven't even seen Tama.
If it...
Wait, I did not. Oh, I guess I accidentally set that. No, you don't need that. Escape. I have nothing. Okay, we're done. Okay, well, that's what this is, apparently. Aiba's room. Okay, we have this again. Totally empty. Can I Z just next? Oh, we have to actually back out. Okay. Appendix, forward. I, an Abyss officer, am the author. I've collected information from eyeballs and selected information that I thought you needed explanation. They contain information that you already know, but is included here just in case. Investigations are dangerous. You might lose your memory due to an accident. You can use this to regain your memory if that happens. And I think I should actually go through these for anyone who is new, so you can learn some of the past terms and stuff. the acronym for Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. They are located on the 6th basement floor of Police HQ, and as their name implies, they dive into the human brain to investigate criminal cases. They are supposed to be a private, secret organization, but they became known to the public during the new Cyclops serial killings. However, they are still unofficial, underground, and not to be spoken of. X-ray vision. Eyeballs are equipped with X-ray vision. The X-ray are not shot out of the eyeball itself. There is actually constant radiation raining down on the Earth from outer space called space radiation. Eyeballs utilize this space radiation, which includes X-rays, to use X-ray vision. It functions similar to an X-ray exam at the doctor's, so unfortunately, no underwear, naked ladies, or first chakras can be seen with it. That's for Date. Actually, no, he just likes bones. Yep, the Evolver, an exciting, voltaic, versatile gun is given to all Abyss investigators. Evolver is an acronym for Evolver. Yeah. By using magnetism, it is capable of shooting many different kinds of bullets. Mizuki's Evolver is unique and called the Evolver MC, Mizuki Custom. Okay. Forensics. Oh, so when they remark, you can find out where it was added from. They perform appraisals and inspections and develop new technology. Jurisdiction refers to where an incident happens and which police office is in charge of that incident. For example, if something happens in Tokorozawa, Saitama, that station will take care of the incident. Popo. A nickname for police officers is meant to be somewhat derogatory. Not all of them are offended by it, though. Okay, there's nothing else here. Sorry, I still got a green light, but I get distracted quite easily. There is a flowchart. There are branching paths in this. I'm assuming all are going to be required. Why are you here?
You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
I do.
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
At Studio Devita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time.
HB?
The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings. So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two. The culprit is known as Terror.
That's an interesting name. In English, at least. Like, just...
Their identity is unknown. 6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Oh, wait, let me try this. Can we, like... No, that pulls it back. Two meanings. Tears and means to rip something. The culprit is more a reference to the latter by adding the ER at the end of... That's how we get terror. Thank you. They definitely make Aiba seem like she's trying to explain things to a child sometimes. Will you let me investigate?
Of course not.
Oof.
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
Wow.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a singer.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
Why do those matter in a Somnium,
But
though?
you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
I want to be on this no matter what.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes. Fine. But promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
She's so different than she acts to Date. Well, it seems like Ryuki gets all the Date abuse from her. I can't talk to that guy behind her umbrella. Before the detective, or should I talk to him first? Let me look at these. Evidence marker. Okay. Absolutely useless. Corpse body? Oh, I can x-ray it.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first.
Okay.
The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level.
Is there more?
There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
This is impossible. This is physically impossible. Killed 12 hours ago. His other half of his body was 6 years ago. He didn't leave. He has no traces of blood? He was cut at a molecular level, though. I wonder if that would mean... Oh, right. I can't have auto on when it's non-voiced. I wonder if that would mean, like, cut to the point where, like, it actually, like, sealed up. The cut seems where blood wouldn't flow. Is that possible? What was he cut with? All right, trying again. About 9 hours ago. Okay, I guess
Would you like
X-ray?
to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
I mean, as long as the detective isn't missable. I'm worried about missables.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
I can see the skeleton of the body's left half. Can I... Ooh, I wonder if I can slow that down then. All right, before I talk to you. Okay, you cannot... Oh, how did I get there? You cannot turn down or slow down the text move on speed, so... I guess I'll just have to turn off auto when she's doing thoughts. Who are you? You're...
What? You really don't know? I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD.
Your hair's kind of like a... I don't know what you call that. Okay, introduce.
I don't even have to ask about you.
Wow.
You're Mizuki Okira, 18 years old, a high schooler attending Sakiba High, the all-girls school, right? Ah, but Okira is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering me. I heard you became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
Abyss is a particularly special organization.
He doesn't know Mizuki.
Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
If he clearly doesn't know, like, herself, I assume.
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said, HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. Changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Date being missing. If it gets reception, I can connect to any network. I can make calls and send and receive messages on Nile. Mizuki says, I don't want you to know about my private life. If I leave my eyes closed, you won't be able to see it, right, Aiba? This is why she still carries a smartphone around. Interesting. About the Nile.
Who sent the message?
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
What was the fake name?
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
Anyone ever play World of Final Fantasy? I don't know why she reminds me of one of the quote-unquote villains in that game. They're not really a villain, but for some of it, they kind of are, I think. I actually don't really remember them, but they looked a lot like that.
Haven't found anything yet, though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting.
The footprints.
Bingo. There isn't a single footprint on the field that doesn't belong to someone here. So just how did the culprit do it?
Oh, well, I guess that's a good way for him to... It makes sense that he'd suspect her a little bit. There isn't a trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here? How long does this take till it goes... Okay. It roughly gives me enough time. Haven't I think I'm done? But X-ray again? Oh, the face.
That's
okay.
Definitely Jin Furue.
Yeah. The same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Devita.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
Interesting.
6 years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio Devita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
I get it.
Aiba?
Hold on, did Aiba just appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Can I, oh. Okay, wait. Sorry for the delayed introduction, but I am Aiba. Artificial intelligence called Eyeball. I'm a high-tech eyeball, and also Mizuki's partner. I'm usually placed in her left eye socket, but I can also appear in her vision. This image is directly sent to Mizuki's brain via her nerve system. That unfortunately means that only Mizuki can truly appreciate my beauty. She's also the only one who can hear me. However, by using a special pair of earphones, others can hear me, but still not see me. That's nice, at least. I can only click on her during this. Looks like Aiba's standing right there. Okay, twin brother?
I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
Still possible. Frozen?
There are no signs of him ever having been frozen.
That's what I thought
That
it would
half
be.
body was definitely alive until just recently.
Like, of all things, that's the only thing that made sense to me, but I guess that's out. What if he's still alive with just the left half?
What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
Well, they're just trying to logic this ridiculousness. Right and left half belong to different people? Or robot cloning something? I don't know.
Of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
I have no idea.
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
Oh. Wait. 6 years ago, I was 12. I obviously wasn't in Abyss then. I wasn't part of the investigation at all. I didn't know much about the case. I did see some of the investigation documents during my training. The information there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get a full picture.
Hey, Aiba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Oh.
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Tama's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
That marble? Okay, use the map to go to different areas. Gotcha. I mean, obviously we're not supposed to be able to know right now. This is definitely looking like it's going to be way weirder than the first one already. Okay. Grabbing a drink and then we'll head there. All right. Map. I like that you can play like most of this game, or most of these kind of games, like with just a mouse. It's kind of relaxing. I feel like I'm always like straining to hold a controller sometimes. But flashback? What is up with your head? Why is it a block? That's physically impossible. Oh, just no warning. We're Ryuki right now. Oh, I see. It's a monitor for watching the contestants. Big monitor. And the sign, faith to face. What was the thing here? Fray to free. It's just the fact that they have like blah blah blah. That's kind of why fray to free.
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
Okay. I kind of hope Tama introduces themselves, because...
What's with that QR code?
Oh, right.
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Uh-oh. She's more angry than Aiba. A fight for freedom, huh? Evidence markers, That's not Kagami too, is it?
I'm just an inspector. Why would you want to know my name?
We're both going after the culprit together. I'd like to get to know you.
Wow, what an honor coming from someone from Abyss. My name is Kagami.
I see. Kagami. Got it.
Wait, that is Kagami? See, the way he said that too, that's not the Kagami, because Date already, he would already talk to him about that.
It's Kagami.
Oh.
K-A-G-A-M-I. My name is Kagami.
Please tell me that Ryuji switches it around to Kanaiza.
I told you it's Kagami.
I already know his name. Don't need to ask. Okay, so they're gonna do the same thing again. Pretty sure I know his name. I don't need to ask. What was his name again?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Oh, right. I remember now.
Kanaiza.
You're Mr. Oshamambe, aren't you?
Oh,
it's
what?
not even close.
Not even. And they still call him an inspector when you look at him. Do you know the victim?
Jin Furue? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
Wow. How's the investigation going?
Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
Late for
Fine.
that.
I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm starting to think we're on a different
there you have
timeline.
it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Well, thank you, Kagami. Okay. Please discuss his head at some point here. It's the man who's hosting a quiz show earlier. Andes Komeiji?
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andes Komeiji, I think.
Andes.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh! And I suppose you can do better, asshole!
Whoa!
What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half a year now. But I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. Apparently comedians. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. You okay? Where am I?
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
Okay. Good show.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
Gotcha. Okay, so I can hit 2. Okay. Live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. The quiz show is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants. Okay. I like that. That's a very, very good, non-intrusive, you know, supplemental information, I guess. Where's the staff of the show?
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
Uh-oh. This is a high-level police agency. They don't get along well with regular police officers and often have a hard time getting them to share information. Yeah, I can believe that. So that other... Yeah, there he is. He's... Explains why he doesn't like him very much. 3 spots for contestants. All right, I think we've... Oh, decoration. Miscellaneous decorations. Lights? Riveting. Camera? There's just a random guy back there. Big camera. Oh, this one. A long table. I kind of wish I had the Danganronpa thing where you get like experience for investigating these like miscellaneous things, and but there's nothing to spend skills on, so that'd be kind of useless. Kettle? It'd only be like really helpful if like nothing happened, because any line of dialogue is usually pretty interesting there. How are you?
It's all right now, because I am here. Half might, half for all. We are full-time heroes.
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Kind of. Half might, huh? Ryuki can sometimes often get weird like this. He isn't doing very well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Uh-oh. Support him what, with drugs like Date? I guess we'll find out eventually. Apparently he loves anime though.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
I mean, the lights went out.
Please, don't rush me. Doing the best I can.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
Kinda love that delivery though.
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
I bet he just sort of ad-libbed that. MoMA. I'm saving him for last. He's the best. Well, one of the best. Any leads?
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No?
That's not what I expected from him.
Huh. I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
What?
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Unfortunately, he's describing boss a little well. Let me see here. He's 23, so in current times, he's 29. Huh. Well, actually, he probably looks the same either way, but 29. Interesting.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
Okay. I only bring that up because literally everyone in the entire first game, their current age was a multiple of 6 in the game, but he kind of breaks that a little bit. 6 is like a very relevant theme in the first game. Even here, this is 6 years later, and everyone's 6 years older, so everyone else is still in a multiple of 6. Or not, maybe not a multiple of 6. Oop. Boss, I report directly to her. Who's in charge?
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What?
Wow.
Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
What the? It's gonna take a moment to figure out Tama. Why are we here?
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
What?
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
You have new boots? Those look different. About the body.
It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. But this is so strange. Why just his right half?
I don't know what's gonna advance this. Oh, probably the corpse, but I'll talk to Moma first. Moma Kumakura.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Because Iris is here. Who was the man sitting next to you?
Oh, you mean Shinpei.
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
Wow, that guy went clean. Surprising.
Anyway,
You know the victim?
It's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Oh boy. Yep. Tessa is Iris's nickname. Iris is an internet idol who goes by ASET, but her biggest fans call her Tessa, meaning Moma is her biggest fan. Or one of them. She's trembling.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops serial killings are not related. They're just pounding that in my head. Though that is just a hunch. You don't need to worry about that. I have a feeling they are related. The way they're bringing this up repeatedly, it's like they're trying to warn you, hey, this game won't have spoilers, but at the same time, the way they're doing it is almost in like a, it won't have spoilers, trust me, and then, you know, it's actually completely related, or they're just trying to continually reaffirm, hey, don't worry, you can play this without playing the first game. I don't know which one it is. Are they screwing with me or not? Are you okay?
Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
Oh boy. You know the victim?
Teleportation.
Uh-oh.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world, but only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half.
Huh.
Jeez.
You know, she might not be wrong. That's a sound theory based on when the other half showed up and where. Mizuki Date, 6th grader.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
There's no... They keep showing this body mod. This has to be a different timeline. That's the whole point. Like, there was a good timeline, everything was happy. This is the one that isn't good. I guess we'll know if we know who else has died. There was the... Wait, what timeline would it be? I don't even know what timeline it could be, because, like, Iris's body gets taken over in one of them. No, maybe it's just a completely random, like, they're not even going to explain it. I'm so confused. Where is Date?
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
Wow. Reika is a hostess girl Date has been eyeing. She works at a hostess bar, Tiefblau. Unfortunately, I've never met her, but according to Aiba, she looks like a giant stone lantern. Or an old oil drum. Yeah, they really hammered that one home. What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask, so...
Okay. You know the victim?
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
And that's it? Okay,
The
bodies.
estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th. Current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result.
Hold up. There's no blood on this side either, or on this half of the body. And he died 40 hours ago after he was discovered here. Wait, no. That was 16 hours after that. Or 14.
Leaving the cut surprisingly
overthinking it.
clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
What?
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
Okay, explain this one. So this is gonna be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there's an intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, right? And the intermolecular bond, right, it was intra and then intermolecular bond, which is bonding of molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds. So when something is cut in half, it is usually at an intermolecular bond that is severed. However, his body was severed at the intramolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Thank you, Tama, for fourth walling me. Before I talk to that, do you have a thing? Ooh, files are probably... Tama's room. Uh-oh. We get to see Tama.
Now, undress.
What? Wait, what? Okay. I see. What have you been into lately?
Tama, what have you been into lately?
She looks like...
I'm always into you, Ryuki. Physically.
Good one. She looks like okay.
I'll dress up the way you like.
Oh, you're just gonna show me Tama's hat. Yeah, she's straight up got Iris's face almost and hairstyle, but she looks a lot like someone that I can't remember the name of. Not from this game. Actually, I think I'm thinking of someone from Valkyria Chronicles. Is that it? I'd have to. I can't remember. Also, what is this life advice thing? What benefits is this?
Worried about relationships?
No.
Worried about school?
Okay, so it kind of repeats the same thing here.
Worried about health?
Nope, not at all.
Worried about work?
No.
Yes. Worried about money?
Oh, shit. Actually, no. I don't really care about money.
You don't really have worries, do you?
I mean, I do. Is it bad if you don't have any? It is. I mean, you should have something to worry about. Carefree life is a complacent life is a boring life? I don't remember. I'm worried about having no worries.
You're messing around, right? You have no worries. Why did you come here?
I want to know what this feature is. Oh, let's see what happens here. I wanted to see you.
I guess that's possible. Thank you. Me too.
Sure.
I was starting to get feelings for you too.
Well, that's not what I meant, but...
So please stay by my side. Please. Promise? If you sell me at a thrift shop, I'm going to hang you.
Okay, I think I know what Tama's gonna be like for her. She is very much more direct than Aiba. I feel like Aiba's got more playfulness. She's more, I don't know. Wait. Evaluation. Performing certain actions. Oh, achievements. Inspector rank. Higher ranks earn better rewards. Probably outfits, I would assume. You can't see any of them. Wait. Oh, you can't even see, like, requirements. I just want to check this quick before we... Oh, persons present is important. Okay, 18. You pretty much have the same likes, except for now you love the Evolver MC on top of your metal pipe. Yeah, raw fish, porno mag collectors. I wonder. Hobbies, raising Cleone. Rabbit merch. Beating up bad guys and motorcycle riding. What, really? Even though she was a high schooler, she was hired as an Abyss special agent. Aiba. 12. Oh, yeah. Right, she was like created 6 years before Date, and then up to the Date thing, she was 6 for Somnium Files, and then 6 years later, yeah, now she's with Mizuki. Wait, this is isn't that a hex color? What's a hex code? I'm not gonna look into it, because I remember one of her likes before equaled Date. So I'm sure I could definitely easily break this apart at some point, but passing I am not a robot tests on websites. Oof. Hobbies, sympathizing with salmon. Interesting. Does not remember anything from the case 6 years ago. That is... What happened with the explosion? 49 now. Oh yeah, she's... Weren't you 42? How did... oh yeah, her birthday. It just like crossed over there. I'm guessing it's pretty late. In the present, we're past December 22nd, but or 21st. Nuclear families. Actually, this looks the same as before. Yeah, nothing really new here. I'm kind of leaving it on screen so you can learn about people if you want to. This guy's actually new, so I'm curious. Okay, he's 48. Police HQ detective. Likes caramel, chocolate, biscuits, and ice cream. Wow, you just like food. Certain food. Just likes threats and foxes? Oh. Hobbies, mobile games. I see. Can use cling wrap without messing it up. That's a talent. Okay. Araya Kug. Really? Really? How could they do him dirty like that? Skills, playing dead. Okay. 36. This is a different Kagami for sure, though. Cilantro, Ginkgo, people who don't memorize his name. Yeah. Yeah, this is absolutely a different one. I think. Get a different voice and everything. Okay, that is all the current people. Intern. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to know what an intern. Short for internship, it's usually the training period when entering a company. It also refers to the training itself and the trainee. I wish I had a cute intern. Who's... Oh, right. Isn't this just straight up like Uji Koshi's thoughts? As he writes on this, Ujisaki. Yakuza group located in Akasaka. 1,000 strong, including subdivisions. They're known for illegal gambling, money lending, illegal trade of drugs and firearms, human trafficking, and the underground bloomers trade. That's random. Okay. Not exactly the same Yakuza world that as my other Let's Play. Kumakura Group, second group of the Ujisaki. Unlike the Ujisaki, they strive to be a cleaner organization. What the hell is a clean Yakuza organization? Section 2. There are 9 sections. He was a member of Section 2, but since the case went unsolved for 6 years, he got moved. Hands-on assistance is not sexual innuendo at all. Nope. Yeah. Sorry about that, but everyone who hears hands-on is probably going to think that. That's actually one of my tags in my videos. But for some reason, it does get listed under that instead of the Somnium Files, hands-on experience. It doesn't matter. Person who sinks. Sync is a short for photosynaptic neurocoupling. The act of going into someone's brain is syncing. Because the syncer goes deep into the subconscious, the term is a play on words for of sync and synchronize. Okay. Yeah, this is really not necessary. A special investigation force which handles cold cases. Dvaita, name of a video capture studio, derived from the Hindu word for dualism. And Nile is quite literally, I believe, Facebook equivalent. SNS service that Facebook Messenger communication via message or via voice. Can even get ASET stickers. Make sure you get one right away. I guess it could just be like a normal text message. I always thought it was like Facebook though. Okay, police headquarters. All right, we're done. I would like to get to at least the next scene before we end. Normally the videos won't be this long, but I'm kind of just getting used to the game and going through it there. What in the world happened yesterday after 6? The face, okay.
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms,
I hope that doesn't stop it. Music Food Co.
companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author.
Okay.
By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
So he was... Oh, obviously it wasn't the fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain. That looked pretty big. Really? There's trace blunt force trauma on the back of his head. It seems unrelated to the death, but well, it's probably used to knock him out and then kidnap him, but that looked pretty bad. X-ray.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Huh.
Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
Oh boy.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
Oh no. These things are so creepy. Not excited to watch that again in editing.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Those things just creep me out. What the hell's happening?
Hey, are you okay?
Okay, so he has mental issues, and that video right there just set him off on something. Is he like a sleeper?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Oh! Guy's head. Okay, so the body. Ooh, intro. I'm not gonna pay attention too closely. So, oh, who the hell? Obviously, because I don't want to spoil myself. What the? Okay, okay, that's creepy. Tutor. Ooh. That there was one thing that I noticed that I'm not going to be able to let go. I just saw Date shooting a gun. I don't know who he was shooting at.
Brahmin.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Other than that, there are a lot of wacky looking people. How you doing there? Oh. Okay. Is he drunk? Oh, I guess we'll find out if he's drunk in the next one, but yeah, it's more than likely a ton of beer, but it does not look like beer. That looks like, I don't know. This is not marble. We're not going to go see Mama? Maybe she'll be nearby. Wow, at least we got to the actual intro. I haven't seen a game that even provides an intro in a while, so I was like, wait, these still exist. Most of them just go right in, but... Ooh, this is a cool song. This song makes me think I should turn up the music a little bit. It's just slightly quieter. All right, well, I feel like at least we got a decent introduction to the game. If you've played it before, then obviously we're just here to watch reactions and skipping around more than likely. But if you're watching along blind, hopefully you understand everything, or I've been persistent enough with all the information to help it. There's a lot of good recap happening, though. They are explaining things quite good. There's a lot missing, but if you're watching and you haven't seen the first game or played the first game or anything, then yeah, I don't think you're ever gonna learn everything, more than likely, but I think they're doing a good enough job that it might be enjoyable to watch. Either way, I think I have a plan from now on. More than likely, there is this whole file system here with the updates. I do want to read them all. I do. But I think I'm going to save them for the end of episodes. I may, like, not in this one because it's already getting quite long, but like going forward, I'll probably hold all of the reading and stuff of that stuff till the end of the episode. I've done that for a few games, and it seems to work out for people who just want to skip on to the next. They'll know when to skip. I won't do anything after I read those, so to keep it going, keep the momentum going for the beginning all the way towards the end, I will just do that. I will do that. I think that's reasonable. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.